Hey, dear for X-Ray, welcome to my next part of a Torment 6 playthrough. And I'm running with the Cannibal Commander, and the ship is the Relic hull type C. This is my first time playing this ship and this particular commander. And I'm trying to do an instructional game to help people learn how to play Torment 6 and either survive all the way to the boss fight or maybe even beat the boss. We'll see what happens. So I loaded my game, and it looks like it left me off earlier than where I proceeded before. Before, in my last video, I got to the very end of the sector, but after I got there, it didn't save the game. It saved my game back a few steps. So I still, I still don't have my spell for the High Magistrate, and also I haven't sold my weapon here. I was going to sell this weapon to fund another Psyker ability for him, because this will help out with boarding. This is a drain strength. Earlier I said it was like a slow, but I was wrong. This will drain or reduce the DPS of the hostile crew for down 3 points, which is a really big deal. That'll allow my both my Cannibal and my High Magister to do to survive a lot longer, especially the High Magister, because right now he just has a DPS of 3. So that'll bring a lot more powerful enemies down to his level. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. This is like I did in the last video. I'm gonna sell the Gray Beam. I'm gonna buy the Drain Strength and give that to the Magister. And one thing about this Magister, we can, I'm probably going to go here. One thing about the Magister we can talk about is that he's a pretty effective boarder as well, in my opinion. As you see here, he has both a weapon slot and a armor slot. So if we get some more armor on him and get a weapon, he'll be pretty effective. I won't have to worry so much about the Cannibal protecting him. He'll be another soldier that can assist the Battle Commander after he casts these spells. In fact, I may test out the Drain Strength when we get there. It'd be great if we have a big room, right, or a room of 2, wait for two enemy to show up there, then he casts the Drain Strength, and it's instant, right? So I don't think there's any way they can interrupt him. And it'll immediately, we can just wait for a second, not have to worry about missing crew members or missing the enemy crew or just getting one in a room before we board over there. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I haven't really tried out this character as a actual offensive on border before, so this will be interesting to see in this particular playthrough. So now we got this, and then I think I remember I repaired my hull. I had a little mishaps understanding how to use these weapons. I was new to using these weapons in the ship. Didn't know how to break shields of the enemy ship, but now I understand how to use these weapons to do that. And so I'm going to bring the hull back to halfway, to 15/30. So let's repair the hull. I think now we're at 15. Yeah, this is a little insurance just to help ensure we can survive the next few no jumps in the next sector until we can get reach a shipyard and get the hull repaired up another 10 points, and also eventually get shields up, but we're shields up to level 2. So I think that's everything we got. I'm going to keep remaining scrap here. Let's go ahead and move on then, and let's see. So everything is good. Okay, let's go down to the node, then we'll jump to the next sector. And now we have 2 options here. We have Imperial Shrine Worlds or the Technocult. I think it's better to go into the Technocult sector because we'll have an opportunity first to visit the Technocult Shrine, activate that, and then we'll have a bias toward getting more Technocult crew members, which will be good for helping to repair our systems. Plus, they have 50% immunity to suffocation and poison, and also we might get one of the most powerful boarding units in the game, which is the Assault Cyborg. It's an excellent unit which comes with its own innate teleporter, so it'd be really great if we get one of those. Hopefully we'll have enough scrap to do it. They are very expensive, but in the Imperial Shrine Worlds, the best units you can get would be a Centurion and then one of these Magisters, which you see I've just already acquired. So don't really have to go here. I don't want to fight these guys either because they have immunity to fire and all that. So and going on the north sector here also will lead us eventually to some exclusion zones, like you heard in the last video. And as a Torment 6 or higher player, you definitely want to go through the exclusion zones. You have a chance to get a lot more scrap, which I've already talked about. So let's go to the Technocult sector. Alright, let's see what our pathway looks like here. Okay, the Machine Shrine is right here. That's good. And then we have we can get crew contracts, Psychomancy, consumables. I need equipment. Yeah, I don't really like having these shops here because we need equipment for my crew, my boarders, to make it more effective. Now, one reason to go here is one thing that'll help my crew out, these boarders, is if we had another Psyker who could heal them. That may be one benefit going to the Imperial sector, is to find a Psyker who has Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate would be a really powerful spell to help help at least keep this guy alive on the enemy ship. So we do need equipment, and this does put us at a disadvantage if we're going to enhance boarding. Now ship's armament, that may be another option because we could get, I mean our weapon's pretty powerful, but I'd like to get a missile system at some point. And oh, here's the missile bay right here. Equipment. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we're definitely going to head here to this store as opposed to this one. There are modules here, but we need equipment to help make the boarding party stronger. So I think the path we're going to take is we're going to hit the machine cult, and we're going to head here, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll run into an assault cyborg. It might be a little early in the game, maybe too expensive, but we're going to see how it goes. So let's head here first. We're going to head to the machine cult node. Nothing. Oh wait, we got something. I hate that. I hate how they psych you out like that. Okay, so here's a, I guess this is a, what do you call it, a raider ship, and it might be a demon. Oh no, they're doing a trap on us. It's a trap. Okay, now our shields got destroyed. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll get those repaired hopefully. So we're going to go ahead and do a little boarding here, and just see how well our team works out. So let me get my commander here, and I guess he'll go, yeah, or I guess he'll go help repair the shields. We need shields up, that's important. All right, and let's see. It's too bad they have such a big room here for weapons. This will make it more dangerous for us. Where are the weakest people? I want to start with the weakest team members. The most powerful team members over here. So I think we'll board, I guess we'll board into shields initially, just see how this works. Let's see how this goes. And we'll probably have to recall my guy back. Oh, first I gotta do a drain strength, don't I? You know what? We'll board into shields. I like to board in weapons. There's too many guys here, so it's gonna be too dangerous for us. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna board into. How many weapons they got? No, their weapons aren't that bad, but they'll still do some damage to us. Tough call here. I'm gonna board into shields, and then once enough people get there, I'll cast a drain strength on. So we're gonna board into shields. Let's go here and see what happens. Okay, we're in. And now he's attacking my guy. Rather, they go like this. Let me switch them out. Okay, now we got two in there. I want to get more. Okay, now we got a third. Okay, now let me cast the drain strength and see if this reduces their hit points a bit. Good, now they're drained. Now this guy should last a little longer. And this guy ran off, see, so I'm doing a lot of damage. And you notice my Cannibal got healed. He was 45 health. Now he's got a little bit more health. And let's see. Our shields are almost up. Okay. And now they fired at us. That means we're probably going to take a hit pretty soon. Okay, took a hull point. And that whooping sound you're hearing is my Cannibal getting healed. And his oh, I forgot his DPS goes up. Oh, kills grant 1 DPS for the duration of the encounter. Oh, that's nice. Those DPS is going up, so we get more kills. That's really good. But keep in mind that the health of my High Magister is getting lower, so that's not a good thing. I may have to recall him, and the shields are down. So I think we've done our damage. I'm gonna go and recall before he takes way too much hit points of damage. And so we're gonna head back. And we just took out our sensors. Okay, our weapons are up. So now we can start firing into it, and the shields are down. So let's see, they're probably in the repairing shield. So I'm gonna fire the Zeus cannon at their weapon and the radium cannon at their shield, because they're probably in there trying to repair it. That'll kill a bunch of them. This radium cannon does 30 crew point per shot. That's 60 crew points of damage. That's a ton of damage. Okay, you go repair the that system. Those are our weapons, right? You know, maybe I should put them over weapons. I don't really care to see on the ship. Oh, the shields are back up, but yeah, we just killed a bunch of guys. And now their weapons are down. They can't hurt us anymore, so that's good. You go over here. And see, now I have no way to heal this guy. I really need some way to heal him. And I guess if I wanted to, we could, while their weapons are down, they can't hurt us, right? So I could cast spells, but I'm just going to keep firing at them. I guess that makes the most sense. Because I don't need to heal him anymore. I could summon these bloatmites. I guess I can do that too. Just summon these in there. It's going to take 10 seconds though. Battle may be over in 10 seconds, right? But, oh, they're getting their weapons back online. Oh, I got fire, don't I? I'm so stupid. Okay, let's fire into weapons again. Let me fire the radium blaster first. So I'll get shields down, now fire into weapons. Well, apparently we didn't kill anybody in there, so I guess they're no longer in the shield room. That's interesting. Our bloatmites are going over, so they'll take care of whoever's left. Oh, where's the last guy? I don't know where he is. Maybe he's on their throne? Oh, he's in there now, because the last guy is a Corsair. Okay. So he's taking some damage. And I can drain his strength. Let's do that. And I can't hurt him, see? He's down to 0. Now the bloatmite's going to kill him. So this helps the bloatmites too, this having this drain strength. That's pretty good. Wow. That's awesome. So that works out pretty well. Oh, we got a new crew member. Nice. Yeah, that's helpful. And also help with our boarding. He can come along with boarding, right? So that's good. And I got to figure out what I want to do with this guy. I guess we need to go repair our sensors real quick. Let's go repair sensors. So now we have another boarding member. All right. So apparently I can use this string. We could, the way I can do the boarding is I can get on the ship and we can do a little damage to the crew until he takes, you know, he's taking a lot of health damage, right? And then I can summon these guys back, and I could also cast a drain strength on the crew before I send over bloatmites, because they won't be able to hurt these bloatmites. So I have a lot of options here now for boarding on the initial assault with my Cannibal, and then I can pull them back and then use these bloatmites to help finish the enemy crew off. So still have a pretty good boarding system going. It's just a little complex, right? And let's see here. I'm trying to think where to put this guy. I don't really need him on sensors right now. I guess I could just put him over here and keep him here in case I need to board with him. And I can also put him on the throne. So if we're still under attack by weapons, I can have him run over on the throne and stay there while these guys are on the ship. I don't necessarily have to put him over there, because he's not really powerful and he has a 3 DPS, right? Okay, let's move on. Now, I guess we're going to hit the Machine Shrine. Let's go ahead and devote ourselves to the Machine God. And we'll pledge ourselves. Now, we have to go through a series of questions and answers here. And you can look these up online. On the Void War Wiki, they give you all the answers to these questions. So the first question is, flow of data is constant. There are those who disrupt it. How does the Faithful Servant act? And I believe it's correct the error is what you do. So I think that's the correct answer. Yes, it is. So that's the first correct answer. And I think there's like 5 or 6 different questions. I've done these enough, so I remember most of them. So 2 units malfunction, 1 is repaired, the other is scrapped. How do you justify this? And we just say resources. I think resources must be optimized. Yeah, that's correct. It's very analytical. Human engineer pleads for mercy as the machine god requires their dismantling. How do you react? Proceed without hesitation. You don't even think about it. And then that's it. So we got 25 scrap, 4 munitions. And now we have an opportunity to get, it says machine priest, machine slave units appear more frequent in reward merchants. Only 1 shrine may be active at a time. Well, it says machine priest and slave. Okay. All right. I don't know if that includes the assault cyborg. Hopefully it does. And at least we got our health restored, so that'll be good for the next boarding action. So let's move on. And we're going to head here to crew. We're going to see if we can get some better crew members. I wouldn't mind like somebody who can heal. We don't really need the ship's armament. And we can also get some Psychomancy and consumables. Consumables might be helpful, like things to repair our ship. So let's head over there. I'd prefer equipment, but... Oh. You're right at the tail end of Imperial invasion, fleet several supply stations. We'll secure the supplies. As an Imperial citizen, I guess that's due to this guy. So one benefit to having a weak crew member is you can get these extra options during these type of events for Imperial citizen. We got 40 scrap. Nice. And it says here, a crew member knowledgeable about the layout of the supply stations help draw up plans to secure the supplies within. So interesting. You masquerade as a passing merchant, and we're able to get them without any kind of boarding. So we basically got 40 scrap for free, and that's really good scrap at this point in the game, right? So that's nice. That's a lot of scrap. So let's hope our luck continues in this next node. Let's see. Oh, demon ship. Oh, great. Okay. So this is going to be a little tough here. 20 evasion, and we have bloatmites. I'm thinking of sending the... If I send the bloatmites, yeah, I could send the bloatmites first just to soften these guys up. I think that's advisable. Then we'll run over and grab the chest. So I think I'm going to do that first. I'll put them here, and put the other one here because I don't want it on the heart. And then we're going to jump over and try and grab the chest. So we're going to wait for a minute. That's a demon thing coming. He's loading up his... Oh, he has munitions. I'll take down our shield too. Yeah, so maybe this battle may be a little messy, but we're going to try and get the chest. And He's got, oh, he has a displacement field, so I'll have to watch out for that. That means he can, if he hits one of my crew, he'll take him over to a ship. I'll have to watch out for that. So there's a displacement beam. And the munitions, whew, okay, we got lucky there. Now it's gonna hit our ship. That's okay. That's not okay. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage. Okay, now we're gonna have to get ready to head over there, and I guess I'll load into weapons. Let me do a drain strength on him. Let me wait for him to get down there and fight him. Who's he fighting there? I'll drain the strength of this one. Okay, now we're gonna head over. I'm gonna get right here. Let's see. You know, hold on a second. I want you here. I don't think I want this. Oh wait, you. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do here. I'll put you here. I'm hoping that he loads into the weapon room and he loads into the chest room. Okay, so let's warp over there. I'm going to put this guy here. Okay, I'm going to go in the chest room right now. Oh, shit. Okay, 31 spread. Ooh, we got a shield. It's a tool. Oh. You know my guys can use tools. That stinks. All right. So we got the chest, and I guess I'll try to... See, my guy's suffocating. He's taking a lot of damage here. We're going to try and damage the weapons. And we need to repair... Oh, it's disabled. I can pierce the shield. I'm going to go after their demon heart. Let's see if that... I'm going to try that. Let's see if we hit. Nope. We don't do it. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we got started to damage the weapons. That's good. So I'm going to recall my crew before they get too damaged. And now we have to try to break the shield. So I'm going to have to fire when this all gets up. And we're taking a lot of damage now. Oh, missed it, so that's good. Let me put you on the throne. We'll get more, a little more evasion that way. This may turn into a messy battle. I may have to leave because, see, we already lost five hull from this battle. Not good. That's because he has these munitions that will take down our shields. Okay, I'm getting ready to break shields here. Okay, so I'm gonna fire into weapons again. Okay. Okay, now we'll fire into weapons. I'm doing this so his shields will be down by the time I hit. See, now we got a good. Now we took down his weapons. Now I can't fire this, and he still has these stupid munitions. Now his shields are down, so we gotta wait for this to come up again, and I lost a lot of health. Now I might be able to send bloat. Now I don't think bloatmites will attack the. Oh, his engines are down. Good. Okay. I don't think the bloatmites will attack the enemy system. Okay, I'm trying to wait for weapons to come up again. Okay, missed. Good. Okay. I'm trying to sync them up so they fire at the same time. Okay. And I guess I'll fire into his, he's about to get his engines repaired. That's why we're hitting. I'm going to try to hit the heart this time. Okay, fire into the heart. Because that'll reduce his evasion also if we manage to destroy it. Good. See, now he's got one more left, and he can't repair anything. So his evasion's 0, and he can't repair weapons. All he can do is shoot his munitions at us. So now I think we got this. Just gotta wait for weapons to recharge, and then we got it. This is a slow battle, I know. Okay, this is ready to go. This is the one that does damage. Okay, now we're gonna fire into the heart again. So he has 10 evasion now. Okay, fire into the heart. Now hopefully we hit. If we don't hit, we're gonna be in trouble. Oh, we missed! Oh, dang. That stinks. Okay, all I need is one shot, but still, when he gets that repaired, his evasion's going to be up. So now I got to wait again. I have no other way to do this, unfortunately. And I can't really cast spells because that'll reduce my evasion and keep my shields from recharging as quick. Okay, gun 1's ready. Gun 2, okay, fire into the heart. Okay, fire. Hopefully we hit this time. Got him. Whew, just barely. I almost mistimed that. So that does 3 damage. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. We probably need another hull-hitting weapon for sure. So I need to think about that. 27 scrap. All right, not bad. We took a lot of hull damage. So that's about 15 scrap worth of hull we took, so that wasn't really good. And we also got the shield, but the problem is that the commander doesn't have a tool slot, and this guy doesn't have a tool slot. And now he has a tool slot. You give it to him, and it reduces enemy DPS by 1. So this would help on boarding. I can also sell it. So now he has a 45. That makes him a little more viable for boarding, right? So we'll think about this, but I am willing to sell this if I have to. So now it kind of indirectly increases my boarding strength, right? Okay, we've got a lot of scraps. Let's head here. And we don't have to really heal the ship because we can go to the shipyard and get 10 hull, but let's see. Let's see what they got for us. It's a Shaman, though. May not be any assault crew members. Okay, let's trade. Okay, so they do have some crew members. They got one Imperial Alkalite. There's a force shield. Ah, it stinks. I mean, force shield is okay, but it's sort of situational. It only covers a small part of the ship, and I don't really want to spend 70 scrap for that. And we have a Hex Priest, and these are pretty good boarders. And he also has a tool slot, so if we ever get a heavy translocator, he could carry that around. And he could also be the boarder for us. So this is a good possible buy. And we have some more Psychomancy here. Psychic Shriek's pretty good. This would help my crew on boarding if I had somebody to do it. It's cheap though, 10 scraps, so I could buy it, and if we get another Psyker later, I could switch it out. This is also a powerful spell, but the cooldown is a whole minute, right? So it's not really worth buying and saving. If we had a Thrall Pit, that'd be a different matter. We have some items here to help with the ship. This whole target patch, so these things are really expensive. I typically prefer to find these and use them instead of buying them, because you're paying a little more for, you're paying 18 scrap to heal 5. Well, normally that would heal 6. Like if we paid to repair here, it only cost, we get 6 hull. So you pay a little bit of a premium for doing that. Now fusion charges, I should probably buy these for later. Now we have some, I should probably buy them and hold them. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy these because we may need them for the boss battle later. So I'll go ahead and hold on to these for now. I know it's a little bit of scrap, but that'll help us out later. And I'm thinking of buying this. Now this is good too because he has increased repair speed, right? But he's kind of weak. He could have a tool. I could put that that shield I found on him. I'll also put it on him. Let me see. I'm thinking of buying the Tech Priest and then getting the Psychic Shriek for later. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And see, he's so weak. 25 health. It's not really crazy about that. I think I'm buying this and then investing in this. So let's buy the Hex Priest. And then this is an investment for later if we get a... and if I don't ever get, I can always sell it at a loss, I guess. And so we're almost at a shipyard. We're going to get 10 hull from that. But I would like to repair a little higher. So I guess it makes sense for me to repair my hull a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back to this. So 10 would get us up to 30. Well, that's not bad. If we get to... I think we'll do that. I'll just leave the... we'll just get the 10 hull health repaired at the next place. And that's it. And everything else looks good. I don't think I need to spend money on anything else. We're going to save money because I'd like to get... Because we took some damage there. I'd like to get Shield 2 up. What's that going to cost me? Shield 2 is going to cost me 15, 40, 90. So I'm almost at Shield 2. So let's just save the money and we can get Shield 2 early. I think that'll help us out since we're kind of weak on the weapon front. Alright, so let's go. Let's check the path ahead. So our next route's going to be here. We're going to hope to get in a missile bay or maybe a system like a med bay or even some equipment. Equipment would be great to help with boarding, right? So we're going to head here. You know, how much would that... I don't really need to sell that shield right now, right? Yeah, I'm going to keep the shield. Okay, let's repair the hull points. Okay, let me arrange my crew here. Let's see. So I don't necessarily want to board with him all the time. Now, one of these guys I gave the tool to, right? Now, this guy, he's got more health. Poison and suffocation resistance. Okay, that's helpful. Well, he also has a Technovirus, so I forgot. He now has an ability. We can keep the enemy from repairing their system. Now, it takes 1 second, though. He can be interrupted if he boards. So, let's see. I'm trying to think who I would send over. I guess I could send this guy over. This guy, he's kind of valuable. He'd be helpful on the... on boarding the demonic ships, right? That's for sure. So I'm trying to think where to fit him in. I could make him a primary boarder, right? Increase his health quite a bit. So let me do that. I'll just turn him into an offensive weapon. So let's go to this guy. We'll take the shield away and give it to this guy. I'm not taking the fusion charges now because I'm saving them for later. These are basically an investment for the end game. They weren't that expensive, and we may not, sometimes you run into the last sector of the game, there's no shops that sell these. So the fact we have these now means we can use them later. This will help out if we have 2 crew members onto the boss's shield. So this is just an investment, and hopefully it'll pay off. Now I got my my crew member up to 70 health. I think he's got more. Now he's got more health than my cannibal. So this means he'll last quite a bit on the enemy ship. We use him for boarding. So this is good. This is a good investment. So now we got these guys ready. This will be, I guess, my boarding crew, and this guy I'll put back on my throne once we land over to the enemy ship. He needs to. I guess he got hurt from the what is it that gives him the +1 DPS? I guess that's the. Is that his innate ability? I forgot. Let me see if that's. I don't know if that's his innate ability or his weapon. Yeah, I guess it's his innate ability. Okay, I've forgotten about that. That he gets +1 DPS for each kill. So it has incentive to kill. I'd forgotten about that. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we're going to be heading here, so we can just have to head straight down to the this middle node here. Ooh, big ship. Our guys are neat. Okay, this is a Raider, Corsair Scout coming after us. So let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll. I guess I can take all these guys, and we'll board into the weapon room. And I guess I'm trying to think if I want to board everybody or not. Because one of these guys, it's gonna go bad for him until we can heal. I could also soften him up with the bloatmites, right? I could soften him up a little bit. Takes 10 seconds. Let me think about that. I load them down here, and then they'll go fight him, right? So maybe I should do. But these are all husks, right? Yeah. And then I can have a 3. Yeah. See, they're all 3 attack. You know, I'm just gonna board and just see what happens. Let's just do it. So let's see. And I'm gonna cast the drain strength on the once we get there. I think that's the better way to do this. So I'm gonna head here. Okay, and who's in there? My guy's in there. And I want my cannibal in here to attack him. Okay, then I'm going to cast the drain strength right here. Okay, drain those guys. Now they can't hurt my guys. And I've got this damage. I'm going to go ahead and cast the... I don't know if he can cast it while there's an enemy in the room. He may not. That's fine. Ooh. Every hit is damaging their system. I didn't realize that. And we almost got this guy killed. Okay, I just gained some health, and I want this guy. You're gonna go here. He's attacking the throne, so I want him to gain more health, right? So, okay, got him. And let's see. I'm about to kill this guy, I guess. Let's see. Okay, now my camel's at full health, and my High Magister's doing okay. I can run him. I want to run him out of that room, so I don't want him to get hurt. Let me select him. A little bit of micromanaging here. I'll run him in here, and you'll run in here too. My cannibal will just take care of these other guys. Okay, and he'll do okay. Right now, the other guy's trying to repair the throne. So let's see. Okay, got him. Then you're gonna go kill him, and my Magister's gonna run in here so he doesn't take too much damage. And that's it. Oh, oh. Oh, this is a big win. Siege armor. Oh man, immunity to suffocation. Oh, this will be awesome. I wish I had 2 of these. So we're gonna be taking this for sure. That's a no-brainer. And we're gonna make sure we call back to the ship. All right. Okay, so that worked really well. Now we have siege armor, and this gives you immunity to suffocation. So I'm tempted to go to this guy because this will help keep him alive longer, right? Because he's the one who can't heal. This guy can heal on his own. Though I would like to give him something for suffocation, so I'm going to put this on this guy here. And does he take armor? Yeah, he has a shield, so I have a shield for him. But he doesn't have to board. Now this guy can board onto a enemy ship. In fact, if I give him a good weapon, you know what? He could even take out the Demon Heart. So all I got to do is give me a really good weapon for him. I could give him this weapon. I could give him we get to Exclusion Zone, I can even give him this weapon. I'll give him more DPS because he's the one who's going to be boarding over there. My cannibal can't board. So, what I'm really considering, this could be my lead boarder. Now he's got 70 health. He's about as powerful now as one of these commanders. Oh, I forgot he's immune to fire. That's pretty good too. So definitely want to keep this guy alive for now. Okay, that went really well, and my Hex Priest took a little bit of damage, so I may not have him board on the next ship, and he'll heal up, of course. So that went really well. That was a good parlay there. So let me put my commander back on the throne. I guess I have to set positions for these guys. You over here, and I guess I'll put this guy in here for now. I like to put them in separate compartments, so let's go ahead and save their stations, and let's move on. Yeah, I don't think we took any hull damage, right? Yeah, we didn't take any hull damage. That's good. So we're gonna move on. Nothing. All right. Hit those nodes. We're gonna run into them at times. At least we rested. Ooh, Goreblaster. Plus 2 DPS, plus 1 in medium rooms. Kills explode, dealing 10 damage to the enemies. Now, yeah, that's an excellent weapon. Well, let's who we want to give this to? I'm tempted to give it to this guy because this will help him with boarding, right? It'll actually help keep him alive, and it'll help stay in the room with my Cannibal. So I'm going to give it to him. Now I've got a DPS 5, and his DPS is going to go up, right? So this now makes him a really powerful boarder. He's immune to suffocation, Goreblaster. This is just excellent opportunity here. This makes him extremely powerful. So I'm gonna go with this. This is great. Can't believe my luck, right? Okay, so let's move on. Got one more node till we reach this merchant, and we need some more scrap. I like finding all this stuff. I need some scrap. I think I have enough for a missile bay at least, and we can also get some more equipment. So let's see if we get something. 2 repair drum, that stinks. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm unhappy because I wanted some more scrap, right? So I guess I can give this to who's going to stay on the ship. I can give it to the machine slave. Can these guys carry tools? Well, these guys carry weapons too. Oh, well, stupid me. They've got second spell slots. I made a mistake here. I'd forgotten these guys have spell slots, so I can give it to one of these guys. Well, that's dumb of me. So I guess I'll give it to the guy on the shields. Who is this? Licinius. Okay, so Licinius, you're going to get the spell. All right, so I'm stupid. I didn't realize that I could have given him a spell already. So, okay, stupid me. So, when you get your Psykers, make sure you remember whether they have free spell slots. The problem is that I wish it had an empty slot here, then I will remember, right? There's no visual cue that, oh, you have another spell slot. I made that mistake before. So now if I go to a place with Psychomancy, I can buy another spell for these guys. Okay, and then eventually I'm going to replace this one. Not right now, but when we get closer to the later sectors we survive, I'm probably going to replace this. So now we have another way. This will help out with my boarders. I can send this into the room when the enemy's there and stun them, so this boarding team can take them out. So, and who can I give the tool to? I guess I can give it to this guy. He's not going to be boarding much, I don't think. So I'll give him the tools. I'd rather not give it to the Husk. The Husk has 15 health, right? So he could die holding on to it. So there's a way, you can spread these out. I think it's the right click. Oh, if you right click, I don't know if you notice, if you right click, it'll just assign one from the stack. So I can give one to each one, I guess. Now both these guys have a tool. Okay, that's better. All right, so let's head and see what we get here. Missile or equipment. We got some good equipment now. Okay, let's trade. See what they got. All right, so they have a missile system. I'd like a missile system that would increase. You saw we're having some problem doing hull damage. That'd be good. Now, the siege beam would be also good to have, but not right now. This is something we'd want when we get to the final boss battle. Siege beams are great for the boss battle, especially level 2. Saber missile, decent missile, but I can't really afford it right now. Well, I could buy the missile bay and a missile. We could also get. Now this is a tool. Oh, these are tools. See, my team members can't use tools. We do have a ceremonial sword. Now, it has plus 5 DPS against enemies over 100. Well, we're not going to run a lot of those. Most of your enemies in the game are less than 100. So I'm not going to buy this. I think we have good enough capability. So I'm going to get the missile system. Let's see where I want to put it. I guess I could put it right here. I want one somewhere where my crew can get to, and it has other ways to get in and out so we can repair it or get out of there. Vent it here. I can't really vent the missile system if it gets hit. I could put it here. It's a little far away. Yeah, I guess I'll put it right here. So let's get the missile system, put it here. Okay, now we have to power it, keep in mind. And I don't really want this, I don't really need this equipment, I don't think. I'm not going to sell the equipment I have. I think all of it is useful. I've got, of course, this guy could use that sword, right? That would make him more powerful for boarding. This guy has a weapon. Now my Cannibal still needs another weapon. So it's also tempting to get another weapon for him. Gives him extra 2 DPS. It brings his DPS to 7. And then he has a 10 against the higher one. Yeah, maybe I'll get this for him, because that will increase his ability to be effective and retain these guys' health. So I'll go ahead and get another weapon for him. It makes sense, right? It's expensive, but I'm just going to do it. Okay. So let's give him the weapon. What did we load out? Okay, let's give him the weapons. So now we have pretty powerful Cannibal. Now he's got a default DPS of 7. So that's pretty powerful. And if I can get more weapons later, I will. I'm going to keep this guy with the explosive weapon. They'll stay together. So yeah, this is looking good. And now my missile system's not online. What's the power cost? It's only 20. It's only 20. Okay. I think we'll bring it online. Let's do it. Now we got a missile. Okay, so now we have up to 4 hull damage per volley. This recharges in 16, and it's not manned right now. I need somebody to man it. This guy's got to hit my... so I'm keeping him close in case I need to board, so I'll have to get another crew member later. So, alright. And let's see, where else do we have? We're almost out of the sector here. Okay, so let's move here. Doesn't matter which node, right? Corsair ship, 15. Alright. So, we can't see into the ship. Let's get a boarding party over there. And I don't think I need everybody. I guess I can bring all of them. Now they have doors, blocked doors, so we can't really, we can't really have free run of the ship. I guess I could load everybody into this missile base, right? And then I can use the stun. Let's try that. I'm gonna load everybody in here, into their weapon room. So let's get him over here, you over here. We're gonna board into this weapon room. You're gonna go on the throne. And then I'm gonna cast a stun. It takes 1 second, so I'll put a stun once they get in there. So let's load in there. And then I think I'll do a Psychic Shriek first, and then we'll do the stun after that. Okay. So we'll do the Shriek in a minute. I'll wait for more guys to show up in there. Okay, 1 guy, 2, 3. Okay. Do the Shriek. 4th guy, good. And then I'll do the Drain Strength after. Oh, let's see. I was going to do it, but it looks like we're making really good progress on them. Looks like they're about to get hit by some flame. We just stunned 1 guy. Okay, let's see, another guy's coming. And I don't think I don't need to hit the, I don't need to do the Technovirus because the weapon's destroyed, right? So I guess I'll go and do the, I'll wait for see how many more guys come in this room. His health, okay, his health, 52, that's still pretty good. Is he stunned also? No. Oh, his half move speed, interesting. I don't know what happened to him. Is that it? Wow. Let's get out of there. Okay, now we can warp. So make sure we're out before, I don't want the fire to hit, so we're just going to go and warp right now. Another one, 2nd Corsair, right? Okay, so I guess we'll do the same trick. Everybody's healed, right? So it's the same, or it's like a repeat, right? We're repeating the same routine. So we're just going to warp into the weapon room here. I like to, well, I'm not going to switch around, so let's warp in. I'll get the Psychic Shriek ready. There's 2 guys in there already. I want more in. Okay, let's do it now. Wow, we're just annihilating them. Now they're stunned. I'll do the Drain Strength already too. Wow. That was quick, wasn't it? 16, that's it? That stinks. Alright, see, I didn't have to fire a shot. See how powerful boarding is? So, once you get a... all it took was getting this 1 guy here. Now we're boarding machine. The best thing I could do now would be something to heal these guys. Some type of system to heal. So let's put everybody back in their stations. And I guess we're going to move to the end of the sector. So that was a pretty short sector. It didn't take very long to get through here. And so I guess we can recap everything that happened. So, oh no, I guess I need to get out of here, don't I? Okay, let's head to the end. Let's head to the Stargate. And let's see what's next. So next, we're going to be heading into the Exclusion Zone. Now let's talk about what we need to do for that, what we need to accomplish. Well, so this went out really well. We got a new crew member, and we got some equipment. Very importantly, we got equipment to enhance our boarding. So now I've got another weapon for my cannibal. It's made him very effective. We've got a new spell set up. I'd forgotten these starting characters on the Relic-C. These doesn't say what they are. I think these are, oh, he's an Apostle of Decay. Okay, so apparently these advanced Death Cultist members have 2 spell slots. Don't forget that. That's something I failed to appreciate. When I bought this spell, I didn't realize I could just stick it on the guy. So at least I managed to see that. Now we can use this to help with boarding or defense. Then we have some toolkits to repair things on the ship, and I've got my High Magister all decked out here. He's got siege armor. I've got a Goreblaster that makes him an effective boarder, and we have a drained strength, which enhances our boarding. Right, it makes him almost immune to damage. And of course we have the Etheric Gate. That means this is the most important, next to my commander, this is the most important crew member I have. I need to keep him alive at all costs, because that's the only way I can board the ship and take advantage of all these abilities we have. Then we have an extra crew member here, and I think he joined us, so we got him for free. Right now he's manning the throne when we're away. And then we have a Hex Priest here, or Machine Priest, who has the ability to cast a Technovirus spell right here. That's helpful to keep the enemy from repairing things. And he's got a Fortress Shield to increase his health. And then, of course, and then we also have Fusion Bombs. This is an investment for later. So we have a pretty effective boarding team. The next challenge is going to be to get through the Exclusion Zone. We're going to have to deal with demons and the new faction, the Interfacers, which aren't really that. I think we're ready for those guys because we have really good boarding, right? We have these. This will help us fight the Interfacers. The Interfacers are dangerous because they have a DPS of 5, but we have all this powerful boarding, so they shouldn't be a problem. The demon ships will be a little bit of a problem, but we do have an extra weapon. So what we're going to try and accomplish in the next sector is, well, we're going to try to survive the Exclusion Zone. I'd like to get another weapon to deal with the another weapon so we can help deal with the demonic ships. I mean, right now we have 4 hull, but I'd like more. This will help take down shields. And we can warp over the ship even with this party and still grab things. He has partial suffocation resistance, so we can still be effective boarding a demonic ship just for a short period of time. And this guy's immune to suffocation. So as long as there's enemies on the ship, he can battle them and keep his health up. This guy not so much, but he gets the suffocation resistance, right? So it might be effective either boarding with these 2 or even this 3rd. So, all right, well, that's the end of this part 2 video, and please tune in for part 3. Take care.